far. Got him. This is a better one. Like a good one. He is. That's a fatty. That's a real fatty. That is a big boy. Inches of water back here. Woo! What is up, guys? Welcome back to another one. As you guys can see, we got well, the wind kind of just laid down, but we have a super windy day today on a pretty big lake. Our goal today is try to take advantage of this wind, fish the wind blown side, which actually, now that I kind of see, the wind's kind of blowing diagonal, kind of straight at us. So this shore might be okay, but the main part is probably going to be back somewhere in there, and we might explore that later. We're not exactly sure, but for now, I'm basically just going to set up right here. My dad might actually go back in there, and we might kind of just bounce back and forth. I'm rolling with the old man today. We're gonna basically kind of start right here because it's more accessible, so I can just walk 5 feet instead of walk way back there and take all my stuff back there. But like I said, the wind's kind of coming diagonal, so I don't know if this will actually be where the feeding frenzy of those fish is going to take place fishing this windy shore. So my guess is it's going to be somewhere back in there, but we're going to try this first just to kind of weigh our options. Yeah, if nothing else, then we're going to get back there. So what we're going to be using today, we got a bunch of cut up fish, we got some cut up shad, and we're going to be chasing some big old kitties. We got well, it was sunny, mildly conditions. I don't know, it's like 50 degrees out, and the water's still very cold, so it's gonna be pretty tricky. But these wind-blown days, sometimes even with the cold water, cold weather, you can do really good. So our plan is to take advantage of this wind, find that wind-blown shore, and try to find where the feeding frenzy is going on. Hey, look at this, we got a nice old fire pit. This might even turn into a catch, clean, and cook for y'all. He said he got a good one down here. How big? Trying not to bust my balls. A channel or what? Oh, really? About 7. A good one? Huh? Good one? Yeah, about 7. Huh. Maybe we move down here. Yeah, I got him right here. Just on that play of shad. Oh yeah, that's a nice one. That's a big guy. Real big guy.
Our play of shad up in the shallows. They're up there feeding.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
Yeah.
That's a fat one. Well, do you want to move the rods down here?
Yeah, let's go all across this shallows here.
Okay. All right. Well, we were actually sitting out right up over the truck, kind of where, I don't know if you guys can see that guy walking up there on the dam, but we were sitting up there. I had 2 rods over there and 2 rods over here because we got the wind blowing right into this little cove right here. I figured the wind was directed enough at this shore in general that I tried up there, he tried down here, but the wind's really pounding right in here. So came down here and got about a 7-8 pounder. So we might set up shop right here and hopefully try to get some fish. Stay tuned.
What you got put on there?
Got a nice bloody piece of shad, kind of like this. Might try this baby. It's got some guts in there and everything. Might try to shave a little. Yeah, they like the guts a lot. Shave a little bit of this off. Make it a little more appetizing for them.
Might do that next.
Middle balls, let some of that scent out, and it makes them a little bit softer. Let's try that. Try to hook some of them guts on there.
I think I'll do that.
All right, that looks good. That's the other thing. Make sure and don't close that gap too much where it can't get up over and actually set the hook. Make sure and keep that open. This boy out there. Caught a tree. Go way down in the shallows with these. As you can see, we already got these ones out, but I figured I'd kind of show you just what we're doing with one of them, and then you guys will get the hang of what we're doing with all the rest. We're gonna go right back here in this super shallow spot and give her the yeet. Yeet. Clicker on. All right, good luck, Timmy. All right, so we got one way back here in the shallows. We got this guy, this guy, this guy. What we got on all these so far is that little piece of shad because he came over and he caught that big one on shad, so we figure we're gonna switch all the baits to that and see what we can lather up. So got the rods out, chilling in the inches of water. Yeah, this one's literally only in like 6 inches of water. If we get a fish on that one, we're gonna be able to basically see it as soon as it hits. The back of it might even come out of the water way up there and we'll be able to see it. And I don't know how good you guys can hear me. It's pretty windy out here, but it comes and goes in spurts, so I'll try to talk when the wind's kind of chilling. Make a little cubby hole right back here, and I'm gonna try to sit out of the wind. Wait for one of my rods to just start eating. So till then, stay tuned. Took off. This is right up in the shallows too. He just screamed with that. You hear the clicker scream out? You hear it?
I saw him taking it. I thought something was dinking with it earlier. We might have to downsize our hooks to get the 2s and 3s.
That thing was, I mean, there ain't much room for him to go, and he took this frickin' clicker out like no other. That was a screamer. Seems as if he dropped it though. Yep. Just barely picked it up.
Well, yeah, so I said we downsize our hooks a little bit, we can get the 3s.
Yeah. Must have been a smaller one and couldn't fit it in his mouth or something. But just running with a nice old little fillet of shad. Open that gap up. See if we can get him this time. That's crazy. They're feeding back here in this 2 feet of water, foot of water on this windy day. Find that windy cove and you can go as shallow as you want. Giving her the little toss right back in the middle. That's all we're doing. Good luck. I knew as soon as I started to take a pee, it would go. God, they're just ripping it. I'd maybe throw another one back in this little cove. That thing took off with it again. I knew as soon as I went to take a pee that he would get hit. They're ripping with it and then they're just dropping it. I don't think he's on there. Yeeted with it for a while and then just dropped it. Oh.
There he is right there.
Yep. I saw him, I saw his tail swirl right there. He got my bait. It's only probably 8 inches deep right there, foot deep. As soon as I said it, I saw his tail swirl up at the top of the water and then you could see him jump over there. That's crazy. They're in this super shallow stuff trying to get all these bait fish. Rebait. This is what we're rolling with. Just throwing a nice fillet piece on there. I'm gonna use a little bit smaller of a piece. Another thing you can do is get the scales off it. That'll let the scent out a little bit more. Just if you want to add some finishing touch to it. At least ruffle the feathers. Throw her back out in the shallows. I could see him come to the top of the water. I don't know if you guys will be able to see him, but I'll replay it now if you can.
I saw him right there. Yep.
And give her the yeet. That'll work though. All right, we're good. Try her again. It's a fish. It was a fish. Unless we have too big of hooks on these bad boys. Oh, yep, he's on there. Got him. Oh, I pulled it out of him.
Let's downsize the hook.
I pulled it out of him. Yeah, you can tell he was mangaloiding it.
Yeah, let's downsize the hooks.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. We're gonna pull an audible and downsize on some of these hooks. That way we can have a better hookup rate. So sometimes that's just what you gotta do though. You gotta adapt. We got that first one on these big hooks, but he was a lot bigger. We're gonna switch those out. All right, so as you can see, we downsized hooks to a lot smaller hook. And we did that on all the rods, but I figured I'd just show you one, so. All right, we're good. Try the littler hook, see if we can have a better hookup rate. He was going. I don't know if he still is. He was going real slow with it. Oh, dang it. I didn't realize he was taking it that far. Got him. This is a better one. The head shakes. Golly.
Good one?
Yeah, it feels pretty good. Yeah, he's staying down like a good one.
Flying right in this hole here.
All right. Not taking drag like a giant, but oh, he's pretty good.
Pretty fast.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Yeah, that's a real nice one.
Slide him up here. Just in the corner of the mouth, barely.
Can you get him? Oh yeah.
He's a good one.
That's a fatty. That's a real fatty. Heck yeah. That's a big chungus. Real kind of greenish colored.
Yeah, he's got a heck of a mouth on him.
Yeah, he does. That is a big boy. Golly. I might be pushing 10.
He's got a mouth and a half.
Jeepers. In inches of water out there. That's crazy. Back in this, in inches of water back here in this little pool. All right, well, big old head on him. Oh, he wasn't going nowhere. We're gonna keep this boy. All right, I'll catch up with you when we're at the truck. All right, well, we're gonna start the old catch and cook because we're getting pretty hungry out here. So found a big old dead tree, as you can see, and we got plenty of wood. So we're gonna start a fire, get to eating. All right, let's see if I can do this first try. Come on, Betsy. We hungry out here. We might be cooking. Get to cooking the old kitty cat. That is one nice thing that I do like about catching bigger quality fish. You don't need much of them. So I know this video wasn't crazy jam-packed full of action, but you catch 2 about 10-pound fish and you got a pretty hefty meal for the both of you. So it's about all you need. Definitely enough for a meal and definitely enough to feed us. So the only problem might be that might not have got us started. We're gonna cook these bad boys up. Let's go weigh them actually. Let's go see how close my judgment was. All right, let's see how big these puppies are. This is the big one. Big ol' overbite. Oh, I should probably turn it on. All right, try again. What's he weighing? 9.1. It's a pretty big kitty. I'll let him go. So that means the other one's probably 7-8. And he's feisty. See how big this one is. Yeah, he's not quite as big. 7.5 maybe? Oh, come on. It was bouncing back and forth. 8.36. Yeah, they're both fatties. Heck yeah. Come on, let go. 8.36 and 9.1. Not bad for the old channel kitties. All right, let's see how they taste. Yeah, enjoy the montage. And smack a dab. Nice big old meaty fillet. All right, time to do the other side. A little redneck washing in the lake. Never hurt nobody. Big old meaty fillet. All right, that'll be good. All right, got our tapatio from last time. Spill the beans right in the bag. Whack-a-bam. We got some nice old catfish nuggets. Get the old hot sauce out and get to bathering up. Drop her in the old hot sauce. Bloop. Shaker. Get a couple more in there. And a couple more. Close this puppy up. Give her the old shake. That hot sauce is very strong. And that's the other thing. If you guys have a recipe or way you like cooking the catfish, drop a comment down below. Because I'm just doing the old hot sauce and flour. So I do have some different little spices and stuff that we're going to throw on there. But it's a pretty generic way. Hot sauce and fish is about the easiest go-to way to make something edible that still tastes pretty good. So whip out the old flour. Put it in the old flour. In the old flour. Give it a nice little shaking. Oh. We're gonna layer on a little plate, which is a Diet Coke box. Plop, plop. Do the same with these bubbies. Do the old plopski, plopper-do. That's the last one of this batch. Got 2 different batches, so that's what we're gonna roll with there. Give it a little shaky. These smell pretty good, actually. Need a little bit more flour on that one. Just gotta touch it up. Some nice big old kitty nuggets. That is this batch right here. So we're gonna get the oil in the pan. Actually, had a little idea. Let's do the old double dip. Give her the old double hot sauce treatment with the old double flour treatment. Oh yeah. Extra thick. It's a fat boy right there. Redneck dinner right here. Alrighty. Those look, you know what? We're gonna double dip them all. It looks pretty good. And we got enough hot sauce and flour that might as well not waste any. Alright. The old double dipping. Shaky. I think I might have triple dipped one of these. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. Alright, and the last one. And give her the plop. Alright, they are all double dipped. Splash her up with a little bit of pepper. And what else should we use? Some garlic salt? Why not? Garlic salt's on there. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. We're not doing it with the old skillet this time. We're going to try a pan just to see if you can actually set a fire or set a pan on the fire directly. And we're about to find. Oh, ingenuity. There we go. Trying to get it level. There we go. Let that heat up for a couple minutes. And then the old buffalo kitty comes to life. It's cooking time. Got the old double dipped kitty snacks going in the pan. Oh yeah. Woo! But we can do 3 at a time. Woo! Give those the old 2 minutes and give her a flip. Give her the old flip. Flipperoo. And flipperoo. That one looks pretty good. 2 more minutes. Ooh, boy, that looks good. All right, grab him, give him the yeet right on there. There we go. This is a big boy. I'm losing it. Yeet! One last one. That boy be crispy. Yeet!
Smells good.
Yeah, it does.
Smells really good.
All right, let's get these bad boys back on there. Couple more to cook up for this batch, and whack-a-bam. Let those puppies do their cooking things. Let these bad boys cool down, and then we get to snacking. Give her a couple minutes, yeah? Add them to the collection of the goodness. And this right here is how you have a fresh meal out while catfishing. You ready to dig in?
I am ready to dig in. I'm hungry.
All right, which one do you want to try first?
Let's try the little crispy fella first, because
I guess, yeah.
He is good and crispy.
Well, actually,
it's good.
Good?
Spicy.
Really?
The hot spicy stuff is fantastic.
Kinda,
Tastes like chicken.
kind of drowns out the old fishy taste. All right, well, as you can see, we got some pretty hefty sized nuggets. The old kitty cooking and Coke combo. That is what today's episode turned into while fishing the lake, having a good time. So, all right, time to try this bad boy. How was the crispy one? Good?
Crispy was fantastic. Actually, it was actually some of the best fish I've ever had in my entire life. There was something very special about that fish, and I think it's this seasoning.
The old double dip might have made her happen. All right, I'm gonna try her. Give her a little spicing up and try the old cat kitty cooking combo.
That one sounded a little crunchy.
Definitely crunchy. Definitely pretty good. It is spicy.
It is spicy. There's
Definitely
no doubt about
spicy.
it. But that adds a great flavor to it. Don't know you'd want to eat it that spicy every day.
Yeah. Woo! That'll zing you. Woo! What if you had to rate it 1 out of 10? What would you say?
Honestly, I would say about an 8.
About an 8. Hot sauce and old flour. Can't go wrong with it.
And if it was a 2, I would say it's a 2.
Woo! That definitely had a zing to it though. The old tapatio, the old hot sauce right here. highly recommend. But like we said earlier in the video, guys, take advantage of those windy days. Find that windy shore, set up on the windy shore, not out of the wind. Give her a yeet out there, and even in cold water, cold weather, you can still make her happen and have a great time doing it with a fresh meal involved. So hope you all enjoyed this video. If you liked it, give her a thumbs up. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button. We'll catch you next time. We're gonna dig in, have a nice fresh meal, and maybe even catch another one. Who knows? Thanks for watching.
Fart, got him. This is a better one.
Hey, Ed.
That's a fatty.
That's a real fatty.
That is a big boy.